Welcome to First in Line Movie Reviews for Ordinary Folks. We went to see
Mortal Engines.
What did you think? No, I'm just kidding.
It was great.
Was the exposition good?
It had a beginning.
And it had a middle?
And then there was an ending.
I bet there was.
It's great. Just so you guys know that we've seen a couple of movies. Matt did not go see this one with us. He just gets to stand here and listen to us talk about it. Hopefully we don't ruin it for him.
And look good.
So, Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about
Mortal Engines is based upon a series of books that I did not read and I do not know anything about. And so, basically it's set in the future after there is this cataclysmic event about all of civilization. And so there is these roaming cities on
tracks.
wheels, pretty much.
Yeah, tanks with cities on top of them.
And the cities are trying to get...
and flying cities.
Yeah, and then
flying
there's
cities.
flying cities. So there's different factions. There's
And
people that
floating
live in regular cities, but they're blocked off from the people in the traveling cities, and they all are trying to get resources. So basically, these moving cities are taking over smaller moving cities to get their resources so they can continue to live. And the biggest one is London. And so,
It's colonialism on steroids.
hilarity ensues.
Yes.
And
I did not last.
comedy.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
Anyway, and so there's a protagonist and an antagonist, and anyway, it's a good story. I mean, it was from what I understand, it was fairly close to the book, and so
That you didn't read.
Bad guy wants to take over world. Girl whose mother was murdered by a bad guy wants to kill him. He continues to fight on. They're trying to get to the east where they can conquer more territory in the end. She tries to kill him. He tries to invade the east and kill her at the same time.
some guy gets
Multiple
in the middle
bad
of
guys
it,
show up.
becomes
Yep.
love interest.
Is there a
Yes.
romance? That's what I was
There's
going
a
to
romance.
ask.
There's a little bit of a love interest.
Overall, the computer graphics are great. I mean, the graphics were good.
Yeah,
they
it was
really
the special effects.
They did. The special effects they did pretty darn well with them. They looked as realistic as they could in that. The characters were fairly well formed. There were times that I thought that it kind of got a little boring, kind of got to be just like any other movie we see with bad guys. But it was at least a different concept. And it was, what's his name?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. I'm telling you, the man can make scenes that are just beautiful. I mean, there are these mountains and all these territories that they're going through, and I mean the detail is amazing.
It really was very good. I mean, I think Peter Jackson does have an attention to detail, and if I had read the books, I would believe that Peter Jackson had stuck to the book fairly well. So after talking to one of my friends, he said it was pretty close.
So for me, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
No.
Greg's a party pooper.
Matt doesn't know what to do
I'm
with
a
his
pessimist
hands.
today.
Yeah.
So
Apparently.
I was left wanting. Like there was
Well,
like, hey, you had one city. You could have done so much more. Other cities attack other cities, but you had one giant city. That was it.
Well, the whole point was that they had won and beaten out every other major city, and now they were only taking the scraps, and now they wanted to go to the east where they believe there to be a lot more supplies.
No, and I mean, and
Right.
I think they left it open for the other books, depending on how well it does. In the box office and all that. I think they left it open to do more stories, which the other books tell more of the story after this. I think they go, the boy and the girl travel off and they do different things, and that's some of the other stories in the other books. So it's
Maybe worth reading the books too.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I would recommend at least seeing it once.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Scenes.
Redbox usually has it for 99 cents.
See if you can see it in if it's still in XD or IMAX, go see it in that, because it is definitely a large format type film.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when it comes out on 4K or HD, it's gonna look great on TV.
Make sure you put the graphics over his head when you finish the video.
Yes. Put it where it just shows
I didn't
the
even see
trailer right here, and we'll leave him on this. Yeah. So
All
for
right.
me, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
That's not even worth me throwing my hands out. It's cold.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.